What's good? Jeez, under attack. Yo, what's good? Hardfood podcast.
Yeah.
Volume 10, episode 10. We're back.
Back again.
Name's Juice English.
Saxon King.
Today we got Christian Soobz in the building.
What's good?
Not even a guest. That's Hardfood family now.
Yeah.
You get me back for the second time around. And yeah, what's good?
Realistically, she could be getting so much more.
So imagine now, like a young artist on that kind of deal. Because one thing you've been saying as well is like not just well, you've been talking a lot about basically building a brand.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And bringing a brand to the label.
Yeah.
Well, is that what you're saying? Bringing a brand to the label or?
Brand, number, fan base, that's really numbers. Because labels don't really have time now, especially in the UK, they don't have time to do artist development.
Yeah.
Really, so if you're coming, if they see you, you're getting millions of plays, you're climbing the charts independently, you've got something for them to work with. So they say, okay, we can give you 20,000 and we can invest because you already know your target audience. They know your audience because they can see the numbers. So they don't have to do legwork. They just throw some money in the situation, make some money out quick. If it works, it works. If it flops, it flops. You still owe them money. They're going to get money. So
Yeah.
it's not really a lose-lose for them.
But then if you're saying basically an artist now coming up already has the audience, already has the numbers,
Yeah.
why is he even signing?
It could be slightly indoctrination because you've grown up saying, yo, like everyone's saying, yo, record deal, I'm signed to this brand, this label, major. It might not even be the label direct, it's just a subsidiary underneath the label, but just to say I've been signed, you see how it is 1,000 likes. Say, you've done well, but the deal they've signed is terrible.
Yeah.
Especially for someone that's doing numbers already. So.
But you know what it is? I look at it and think, well, one, for an artist, it's hard for them to say. It's like I understand both sides because for an artist, it's hard for them to say, you know what? Okay, cool. We're gonna be independent and stay independent. Yeah. And I think being independent, yes, you have more freedom, but do you feel that they sometimes hit a ceiling? They can't go places that the majors can go. They can't get to the avenues that the majors can get to. They can get the people because with the world we're in, the social media world that we're in, you can get to pretty much anyone, anywhere. Definitely. However, there are certain avenues that it's who you know, not how good you are. Yeah,
I agree. And I want to say as well, I'm not against labels. I'm for knowledge. Knowing what you're getting yourself into. Labels can do a lot of good things, like you're saying. They can help people get into festivals, big festivals, and help because they want to. If they invest in someone, they want to get the money back. They're going to push the artist properly, or at least try to put the artist in places that the artist might not be able to get to by themselves. But at the same time, I prefer independence because, like you said about the points and percentages. Why would I not rather get 50%?
It's true.
And share the other 50 with the producer, rather than 5% and then people eating off what I've made and they've not done anything for me.
But then it works both ways. It's like
musically.
Think, okay, if you're independent, you're probably gonna have a smaller audience because you're not gonna have that label push and the distribution, whatever. So you're gonna have a smaller audience, if that's the case anyway. And then so you're gonna take 50% of a smaller return. So then you could get that big major push, get a big return, but then you've got 10% of it, which might equal more than that 50% of the small, if I'm making sense.
But you know,
but
I get what you're saying. But the thing is, in my mind,
it's
like I think to myself, but you've gone to the major, your song's on Smash. At the back of your mind, you'll sit there and think, yo, if I went independent, what if it did blow? And I could make more than this? But you don't know. You don't know. So don't get me wrong, being with a major, it will help. It will open doors. It's just that I think that it's hard, man. It's hard to make the decision.
I feel like when you're independent, there's a lot more hard work to put in.
Yes.
Because you're in control of everything in it.
Yeah.
So, like you said, a label will get you on the festival. The label will probably most likely sort out some sort of endorsements and advertising, that kind of thing, distribution deals, and then radio play, I'm sure the label will help with that. I mean, it can be done independently, but the label will make it a lot easier to a point where you can probably just focus on your craft. You know what I mean? So there's pros and cons. There's pros and cons.
Definitely. And obviously, a lot of people as well that come from certain backgrounds, they might not even know about. They just know, okay, I want to make a tune. First time make a tune. The tune beats off. Labels come. They say, here's 20k. They might not ever seen 20k at one time.
Yeah.
So they can get blown away from the money. Yeah. I think, raw, like, this is a lot of money straight away in my hand. The song's already done. Or maybe, I don't know what the deal is, but a lot of people can just sign on the back of that as well. So,
I tell you what,
it is sticky.
It was, I think, one thing that I grasped from your video that you made was the comparison to trapping.
Yeah.
And one thing as well that I saw as well was I think you've got to, the way that the artist now has to realise that we're in a world that if you're not seen, they don't know about you.
Yeah 100%.
And I sometimes think that, I like when me and Juice spoke before, I think who you're making music for.
That's a big thing that you've been talking about. I've noticed that because I always have that conversation. I think with you as well.
Yeah.
Like, know your audience.
Yeah.
Your audience. I think you said it in that video as well, innit? Like, basically, the audience is not say people are missing out on the audience, but a lot of the time people just make a big tune or aim to make a big tune that they know they'll like. They're not really thinking. I don't know. But I don't think they may be thinking, okay, where's this song going to go? Is it going to fit on that channel rather than that channel in that radio station? You know what I mean? How am I going to distribute it?
I'll tell you what's mad. This is, like, ridiculous. I'm not going to lie. I have not heard Big Shaq. Yeah. Man's Not Hot until last week. The whole tune I'm talking about on the radio.
Yeah, I heard the whole tune.
I haven't listened to the tune on the radio. I only saw the Charlie Sloth thing, and I thought that was funny. And then the Hype Beast started, and I was like, because it's a Hype Beast thing, I when things like that happen,
you seen the video? I see. Didn't even watch the video.
I didn't watch the video. I just saw a clip of it, and I just turned it off because I just didn't want to support it because I don't. I'm one of them people that, yes, the Hype Beast is great at some things. Big up Michael Dapper for making his money, but I'm a person, I fully support the artist that's worked hard, man. That's putting in the hours, that's putting in so much graft, and then they get their achievement shown on the big stage. That's the person I love to see that. Now, when it comes to all this publicity that Michael Dapper's got and whatever, as I said, I'm not hating on him. Respect to the brother. But I hear that tune on the radio, and again, I was listening to Wretch 32's album. Yeah. And I was like, you know what? I haven't seen as much push for Wretch's project compared to Michael Dapper.
But you could say they're two different lanes.
They are two different lanes. They are two different lanes. But I'm talking like even to the masses. Even that Michael Dapper may be more palatable and people may, that's funny, so I'll listen to it. But Wretch is dropping really good, very, very, very good music.
Yeah.
I think will throw it down to the situation, and if we're going to compare them two. Why? It's different lanes.
True.
And Adele's more successful than anyone else.
That's true.
And she's also British, so
yeah,
that's how you say.
That's true.
I mean, Wretch 3-2, I don't really listen to much radio, but I can't imagine. I think there's like 2 songs in the album that might get radio play. Maybe just one. When I listened to it, it was a deep album.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I don't think... I can't see it being played on the radio like that.
Yeah.
Over Big Shaq. Because you gotta think the radio... Okay, when you say radio, what station are you talking?
Yeah, I was going to say, like, there's a lot of radio stations.
I only listen... The rare times that I do put the radio on is Capital.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
No Radio 1, 1 Extra.
1 Extra. I listen to 1 Extra, but I expect to listen to Wretch there.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I expect it because I'm talking... when I say radio, I mean mainstream, Joe Blogs,
Yeah.
Just throw the radio on, Bob. All right then.
Yeah.
And he puts on the radio, makes a cup of tea, and he hears a song on there. It's like, oh, this is good. That's the kind of radio I'm talking about. Now, One Extra is like, oh, put on One Extra because it's on DAB. If you don't know about it, it's kind of rare that you just stumble upon it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Now, I'm talking like more mainstream FM radio, as I said, Capital. And with that being said, it's sometimes that's the one thing that I feel it's kind of like not sour grapes, and I'm not being a hater, but I feel bad just because I think, yo, there's so much good music out there, but because it doesn't fit the radio, I don't know, sound or what they're trying to say at that time, it's just ignored.
I think that's the thing, though. It's not really the radio sound. I feel like it's more, say, the energy. It's like when you play Michael Dapper on the radio, you're gonna get that reaction.
Yes,
you know what I mean. You're gonna get that
energetic
because it's relevant. You know, I think that's what I'm thinking more. But then now Wretch is relevant. It's almost as if like if I'm playing. Okay, the radio now, the radio are really trying to push the culture forward almost. They're trying to show you they're trying to be first.
Yes,
you know what I mean?
Yes,
so they're trying to play all the hottest tunes
I get that.
What's going to make, what's going to draw more reaction.
Yeah.
Am I making sense?
Yeah, I understand that. I understand that.
So I feel like but the radio's going to do that by playing songs that you already know but you want to hear kind of thing, and then dropping in the odd new tune that might be bubbling somewhere. I can't really see radio drawing for the album cut off Wretch's album, you know what I mean, like the deep tune, because then that's not the audience almost.
And what time are they gonna play it as well?
Yeah,
True.
You're gonna have your specialist shows that are probably gonna draw for the Wretch tune, you know what I mean?
Show kind of tunes,
No.
you know what I mean? So
it's true, man. It's true.
So I think there's a lot of different avenues.
It's true, man. What? Carry on.
Well, I was gonna say one thing you said to me as well about streaming, because obviously streaming has a lot of negative connotations.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like me and you was having that conversation and you was like, well, actually streaming is very beneficial.
Yeah. I thought
to the smaller artists, to the independent artists. Because I was saying, nah, streaming is killing it, and I think I was saying, why would you want to produce quality music now when the numbers aren't anything? You know what I mean? The numbers are really, your percentage isn't really rewarding.
Yeah.
It is if you're independent.
But then that's when you said, well, if you're independent, streaming is actually a lot more helpful than just giving a guy £5 for the single.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I would even, it's not more beneficial than that. But just because of the way people consume music now, let's say streams, as it stands, on Spotify, the payouts are going less and less every year because there's so much more people making money.
Yeah.
Spotify might even go out the window very soon. But as it stands now, 1 million streams is about 4 to 5 grand for an independent artist. Maybe 50% goes towards the producer, but that's all you'd have to pay.
Yeah.
If you're on a label now or you sign a 360, the percentage obviously gets much, much, much less, and you have to do maybe 100 mil, 10 mil to see what the independent artist is seeing. So definitely includes, for the artists out there, definitely include streaming as part of the resource they use to promote your music, because that's another income stream.
At first, when the conversation of streaming came up, I was thinking, yo, they only get that much per play. But the way that add it up was what made sense to me, because if you have an album that's streamed but everyone likes one song, or even if you release one song but everyone plays that 100 times, that's going to add up to albums, sales, you know what I mean? Yeah. That was the main reason why I was like, you know what? It will work for an independent artist, because for them, they can see the return and benefit of saying, look, I've only dropped the one tune. I haven't got enough music to put out like a 14-track album, but I can still get some income from it because it's hot, it's playing, and it's getting the actual rotation on like playlists, and people are still playing it, so it'll work. Now,
and
I think
algorithms and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, and I think that for major established like artists, I think it's I don't know whether to say it's if it's a great thing just because so many people have to have a cut.
Well, basically, yeah. if 1 million is getting you 4 or 5 grand, what's the 20% of 4 or 5 grand?
Yeah.
Like, what's that? You know what I mean? How successful does your song have to be for you to really make any money? That's why everyone has to tour.
But it's also a case that now I look at, like I tweeted in a week, Chris Brown
added
12 more songs. So basically, he's pretty much dropped an album on top of like 3 albums already. The whole length of it,
57 songs in total.
Yeah, 57. It's 3 hours and 18 minutes long. Yeah. Now, when I got it, all the first 12 were stars. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All the new tracks were stars, so everyone's playing it just to hear what they are.
Yeah, you know the star on Apple Music.
Yeah.
On Apple Music. So basically, as soon as that's come up, I'm sitting there thinking, this boy's funny, you know. This boy is funny because what he's done, he's got everyone's played these 12 songs, and then they'll keep playing the songs they already like already.
Yeah,
it's just adding now.
Wait, one album.
On one album.
I mean, I think he's been posting. He's getting a lot of plays and all these different plaques, and this song's gone platinum, that song's gone platinum. But if he's not, what percentage is he getting, and what is his why is he doing it? I still can't understand why he would release 57 songs.
It's the streaming platform. That's the reason what it's got to be.
I mean, I suppose if Chris Brown is making that many songs and just thinks, "Sure, I'm gonna put them out and make my money," because that's the only way I'm making money. And as an artist, he's making that many songs that he deems.
I believe that he does make that much music because he's like mad creative, and I do think the producers that he's working with, A1 and Hitmaker, they are making like hundreds of tunes.
True.
And because of that, with Chris's like vibe and the way they work together, they can make a lot of music. Yeah, under narcotics or not, well, that's another issue. But my point is that the streaming, if streams weren't as beneficial as they were, I don't think that album would have happened like that.
Well, no, of course not. 100% not. But I don't know. I feel like there's something behind it. I feel like, I don't know, there's going to be a grand reveal or something. Like, Chris Brown's going to be like, or someone from the label is going to be like, okay, we did this many songs because of this. And everyone's going to be like, oh, yeah, that's amazing. You know what I mean? I don't know. I really...
He's waiting for, like, the rabbit to come out of that hat and go, aha!
Yeah, because it really bugs me.
Yeah.
It really bugs me. Because I really don't want to see... I don't want to see it become a trend, because really all it does is devalue music.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you're going to release 57 songs and call it one album, and then the next person does it, and the next person does it, you're getting too many songs in a year. Obviously, people are consuming heavy now, but it just devalues the actual quality of music.
It's, for me, I think...
really, though?
Not the quality of what you're hearing, but the value. It devalues the value. Oh, yeah.
The way I think that releasing 57 tracks on an album, you look at it and think, well, okay, then cool. What happened? This is what I said before. What happened to the process of saying, okay, we've got this many tracks. We need to cut it down to We need to cut to the best ones. And you choose 14, 12, 16, whatever. You choose those. Those are the top quality songs. Is every song on that 57 track album, a top song? No. It's good. Don't get me wrong. I like a lot of those songs. But are they all the same quality?
But they might all contribute to that album staying in the charts.
Very true.
No, but that's what I'm saying. That's a different reason. That's a different kind of value. I'm saying the actual value of music and loving music and being
the quality.
Like, that's why I listen to music. I like my short, concise 10, 12 track albums, and every song, there's no, like, it's all killer, no filler. You know what I mean? Yeah. Every song is just, like Kendrick is always like a puzzle almost, and that's got that meaning. And Jesus, 10 tracks, and it's just every track is for the album. You know what I mean? It was tailor-made for the album's narrative. Like, even that, like, the album's called Heartbreak and the Full Moon, and that's the name of one song. Does it follow
the path of that vibe?
All the over 57 songs relate to that in any way? Or
if you're a fan of Chris Brown, surely you're not gonna really care what, as long as he's putting out music.
That is true.
That's what you're gonna want.
I wouldn't want one of my favourite artists to release 57 songs at once.
I want some of my favourite artists to release 57 songs.
57 songs at once?
Yeah, because they don't put out enough. So for me, if I'm a fan and I keep seeing new music, I'll be happy regardless.
You know what it is? If Chris Brown was the type of person to put an album out every like 4 years, I'd understand 57 tracks. But he's kind of consistent.
Yeah.
With his album drops
every year.
That's the reason why I'm like, well, did you really need to drop that many? Because I know if he made top quality music, those plays will still get done. If you look at it, if it's top quality and people love it, because people do love his music.
Even that, yeah, I would have rather you release the album every month or something like that. Like, why 57 songs at once?
This really bugged him, you know.
Really bugs me, because I think he's just getting at me because I don't understand why. You know, like I'm the kind of person that's trying to figure out why everything trying to be a bit of
creating word of mouth,
bit of a know-it-all.
That is true.
Yeah.
That is true.
Awareness. That's what it's all about, really.
It is, man.
Awareness and word of mouth.
Also, on awareness, you touched on it on your video as well. Was what do you think that artists need to do to really get themselves seen as a new artist, as a breakout in terms of, I'm not specifically speaking, but like I may be on road trying to music thing, and I'm trying to change my path. Mm-hmm. Do you think that those kind of artists need to take it more, not serious, but more structured?
Yeah, definitely. Because I do talk to a lot of people like that.
Yeah.
Who are on the road and want to transition to something else a little bit more cleaner. And that's why also what you said before about the trapping. I speak about trapping in comparison because I know the target audience of the people that follow me, a lot of them are from that world, understand that world. So that's why I put in, I had bakers following me, I'll talk about cakes. That's why I talk about trapping.
Yeah.
But the question going back to about being more structured, definitely, 100%, because a lot of people, like I said in the video, they say, oh yeah, I'm making music for everyone. That don't make sense.
Yeah, that's one thing that's a big point there still.
I've got a key of, let's say, obviously don't sell drugs, kids, 100%.
It's wrong.
I'm not glamorous in real life.
It's so bad.
It's deep. But if I've got a kilo of like cocaine untouched, and I haven't got rid of it,
pure.
It's 8 months. A lot of men will tell me, get off the road, this is not for you.
Yeah.
But if it's music now, no one says anything. Say, oh no, fam, you're cold, fam.
Yeah.
Just try it, I don't know, fam, but trust me, if it's
true.
It's the exact same thing.
It's true.
So a lot of them, they just say, let me go P1 now, link up. I want to go big because they have subscribers, but the subscribers might not be might not be up to what they have.
Yeah, that's what you said about gospel, isn't it?
Yes.
If you're doing a gospel record,
definitely just be
don't bring it to link up.
Definitely, just think about who your audience is, who you want to listen to your music, and then just go and find those people.
Do you think that the audience that they're aiming for are the type of people to actually push them forward, or is it a case that some of them, they're so caught up in making music that they would like that they're not really sure of who their audience is?
A lot of them are not sure because they don't know. They just want to make music. They listen to music because a lot of them are deep down fans of what's coming out, like UK drill and stuff.
Yeah.
So, yo, I can do that. Let me do it. Then they do it.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, I have this now. What do I do next?
Yes.
Let me follow what I've done. I've seen this on P1. I'm better than my man. Let me go on P1 and show people I'm better than him. But that's not the be all and end all.
Yeah.
Another question as well. I know you're going to say something in a minute.
No. I'm just listening. I'm in a listening mood today.
No, so you have a young artist coming out to turn his life around. He's dropped the trap and he's making music. He sees someone like Michael Dapper. Sorry to reference him again, but you got to look at it. You see what I'm saying? Big up Michael Dapper. So he sees that and he looks at it and thinks, well, what can I do? How can I change to get that kind of reception? Do I change my music or do I change my perception?
Or do you change your approach?
Do you change your approach, yeah?
Well, I think that a lot of people that are looking at Dapper, they're not really looking at the roots of how Dapper got to the stage where he's at. He's not an overnight success.
He's not. First
of all, he's a comedian.
Yes.
And he already had a very large fan base behind him, which is why he got into Fire in the Booth in the first place, because his name was hot from the comedy stuff, and he also rapped one or two things. So that's how he got to his level. But if I'm a new artist and I'm saying, yo, Dapper's just blown like this, let me try the funny thing as well.
Yeah.
It's not going to work.
It's not going to work.
It's not, because you haven't got the brand, the audience attention. It's not there. Even Eddie Caddy is a very, very funny comedian, the first black comedian to sell out O2 on a comedy show by himself a few years ago. He said that what he did then, Dapper couldn't, basically I'm paraphrasing, Dapper couldn't do it then, but he can't do what Dapper's doing now because it's a different time, and that's as well a factor to include. But I feel like just really focus what you want to do. Don't be one of these artists, I've seen bury them over the years up in the country, where they go, okay, let me just jump on a trend because maybe it will blow. They're not really true to themselves, and you can see it. And I've seen a lot of them, they've jumped on Afro swing, gospel, some of them rap, grime, drill. They're just trying a thing just to try a thing and try and blow, and it just looks to me like desperation, like I need to blow, I need these views, please. Next thing, let's go. That's what it looks like to me. I don't know about anyone else, but I can't really support that. But if I could see someone like, I don't know, Nines, who's been rapping constant, Scraps might have let me not talk about Scraps, but Scraps also been rapping for a while. He hasn't really changed their style, and they just stuck to their sound, delivered to their fan base. Their fan base has spread. Number one thing is word of mouth. Spread, yo, did you see what have you heard this tape? Seen the video? They've spread, created more awareness, and these people, people like them, have gained success in their own way. Different lanes, different careers. I can't look at yourself and say, you know, I'm going to become like you. 2 weeks straight away, bodybuild. You have to put in the work, graft and time.
Sure.
So, yeah, definitely.
So, I know you're a DJ, but what else do you do? You're the industry guy, man, so...
I'm a public figure.
Yeah.
So on Instagram.
Thank you.
Community worker.
Yeah. Are you behind the scene? Are you managing?
I'm managing. I'm advising a lot of different people.
Can I just say that he works with the community here? That is what a public figure is. All these females on Instagram, who be stripping, you ain't no public figure.
We show off your figure publicly though, so it's
yeah. Word placement, word arrangement there. Yes. We ain't no public figure. Don't get gassed. Just had to address them.
Alright, so who you recommend at the moment, man? Because actually, you know what? Big up. My man put me on, you know, Young Kai. I don't know if you know. You heard of him?
Yeah.
Young Kai's new album. My man put me onto it still. Yo, better UK tunes, Soobz has put me onto, you know. But this Young Kai, what's it called? What they didn't want.
Yeah.
Feeling it fully. This heavy, you know, something like this heavy Travis Scott influence, Kanye influence, couple references. It's just, I want to say Nave's more influence, but they're in the same camp in it, so. Yeah, the album's big, man. Check it out, man. Young Kai, what they didn't want.
Big up Kai, big up the whole Ozone music.
Yeah.
So who am I recommending?
Who else you recommending, sorry?
So many different names. Let's split it. What kind of genre are you looking for?
Just dash name. Like, I remember you said to me before, like, you've always said to me, this guy's up next, this guy is rare. And you bigged up K2. K2 to me the other day. I've heard a couple tracks. I ain't heard the whole project yet. Yeah, man, you're always dropping me new names. Like, so who's a new name for today, man? Who's the Subway plug? You get me?
But there's a lot of names in my mind right now. But I'm gonna say Mowgli. Mowgli's up next. Definitely. Mowgli's definitely up next, and he's got a lot of things coming out very shortly. Mowgli from Erdington. A lot of the artists from Erdington are making noise right now.
Yeah.
Say Rems, K2, Yates. 2-3 drillers.
Yates, I ain't checked out that Yates one yet.
You check that video. Yates Falling SPTV. That's a funny video. Falling. Big song.
Yeah.
Big video.
Because the album is outside the shop, innit, on the album.
On the cover. Local.
Yeah. That's another thing as well. I'm not really gonna get too into it, but because I actually spoke to that Young Kai. What's this one?
Yes, that's the song.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I'll be thinking about the feeling she can give to me. I bet she like the way I work it. No diggity, no.
From Brum?
Yeah, it's from Erdington, Brum.
Okay.
That's nice, man.
Things I do for you.
Shout out, Swat.
Now that's lifestyle. I like that. I'm definitely checking it out tonight.
Yeah, man.
What the hell was I about to say? Yeah, I spoke to Young Kai briefly. I DM'd him and I was like, yo, because he posted up his card. Mixtape out now, and I was like, yo, nah, man, it's too good to call it a mixtape. Like, for me, I'm an album guy. I love that mixtape is definitely an album. Like, I'm just calling it an album. It's a bad boy album. Like,
do you think that when someone calls a body of work, that's all I'd say.
I mean, everything's just a project.
Yeah,
now,
when someone puts a body of work, do you think that they devalue it by calling it a mixtape?
Yeah.
I think it depends on this. Like what you're saying. If it's good enough to be an album and they don't call it an album, it's a bit sticky. But then a lot of people put albums which really were mixtapes.
Yes,
yes. But
I think people are scared really to tell things in a certain way in case of the reception.
Yeah. Is that what it is? Like people are saying, they're just gonna put. No, it's. I almost feel like it's just a mixtape. Gets said like, it's just a mixtape.
But
it's like,
that's putting yourself down.
The album was whack, but it's just a mixtape. You know what I mean?
But that's the thing as well. I think that by doing that, you just like you're. How can I explain it? You're saying to the listener that you don't take it as serious as an album.
Yeah. Because that's what an album was. An album had the whole label backing it.
Yeah.
And I mean, if you're independent, it's just you. So what you're saying, you're not backing it fully.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's what I don't really want to get into it. I just want to say I just don't get it. But I mean, I think that's another thing I won't
it's still
really
a
understand.
great piece of work though. So stream, digital outlets, it's all there. Young Kai, what they didn't want.
Yeah. Sick.
But yeah,
it sounded nice though.
But yeah,
what's that?
That's Yates, Birmingham crew featuring Mowgli and Letitia Gordon on JDZ. Yeah. And that's also on the album.
Yates and Mowgli
and Letitia Gordon.
Yeah, man.
There's so many artists. I feel bad for not even mentioning other names, but there's so many artists. Just follow my radio show, Subway Show. A lot of them come on my
plug
show.
Plug that, man. And Subway, follow Soobz, follow Subway Restaurant, follow the Subway Show, follow Subway Restaurant. That's what Paige called it. Yeah, Subway
big up. Like that door.
He's always got the food, blood. He's always feeding the streets, man. For real.
Always feeding the streets.
Is this one?
It's Mowgli again. What's mad is that actually I'll talk about after. Yeah, I got a lot of time from Mowgli. So a lot of artists saw, but Mowgli in particular, at the start of the year, he was getting like 11,000 views. And he had something special. And people was ringing me, texting me, saying, yo, you need to put him on the Subway Show. I said, all right, let me listen to the music. Cool, spoke to his manager, let's get him in March. And now, his last video that he dropped, Erds Boy, just got over 400,000 in less than a month.
Yeah.
And a lot of opportunities and doors are coming his way, and I'm very happy to see the growth. He only just started making music. So, yeah, man, big up Mowgli. And that's actually, he shot that. Then he came to my show after.
Oh, swear.
So, came from London straight to Brum, and then, yeah.
That's big, man.
I've got a lot of time for him and a few others. But yeah, any questions you have for me, hit me up on socials. Don't add my Facebook, but it's Christian SWB said everywhere. I'm trying to cut down my Facebook for real, card. This is long.
Don't add me on Facebook, please.
It is. Like, I always say it. I say it on the CDs. People still add me, and I just leave them hanging. It's just long. It's long.
Oh man.
I wanted to touch on the. You gotta go in a second here. Bloody heck. I wanted to touch on the mobiles just quickly.
Okay.
I can't even get into it like I wanted to, but we had a conversation again. We were always chatting. I don't want to say the other mobiles irrelevant, but I feel like back in the day when you watched the mobiles, it was an event.
Yeah.
And I feel like it wasn't this year, and it hasn't been for a while. I didn't...
Compared to previous years, the build up to it, it's not the same. Not the rollout isn't. It's not on the same level. Even though we've got social media, and realistically, everyone can be got to. But I didn't. It was like all the mobiles, like as a side note.
Yeah. But also this year as well, I was a bit a bit more baffled because the winners seemed right.
Yeah.
No, I mean...
No controversy.
Yeah, well, I'm looking through it now quickly because it's like Dave, best newcomer, sounds about right.
Yeah.
Gigs, best hip hop, obviously, has to be.
Yeah.
Missed Hot Property, best video.
100%.
Yeah, that
Easy.
video was mad. That's one with the dogs and the...
Yeah.
And international and
Stormzy, best grime. Yeah, you couldn't really say no to that. I mean, I think if someone else won it, I can't remember the whole nominees, but if someone else won it, I could have been like, okay, but Stormzy, best grime, makes sense. Stormzy, best male, he's been everywhere this year.
Sales alone.
yeah.
Sales alone.
Steph London, best female. Yeah. Best song, J Hus, Did You See?
Yeah.
It went platinum.
Yeah, no, that was the song still. Stormzy, best album.
Big up Stormzy though. Some bare sound effects in it.
Now, only because I can't remember the nominees again, but I feel like... Oh, wait. Oh, I got the nominees here. J Hus, Common Sense. Nines, One Foot Out. Sanford Process. Stormzy, Gang Signs of Prayers. Wretch 3T, Growing Over Life. I'm not sure if it was just a 5 because it was a print screen. It's print screen, you know. It's a screen. It's a screenshot. But yeah,
the same thing.
Yeah, but who's a print screen no more?
No one does that.
No one says print screen.
Is it control Alt like that? That number at the bottom, the top of the screen, the keyboard.
I was a bit shocked that he won it over Sampha, to be honest.
Yeah, but the way I see it is that...
And Huss.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, no, I mean, if like Huss and Common Sense, Stormzy and Huss,
yeah, kind of close.
any one of them, like,
yeah,
I think both of them albums were the same. I can't say one's better than the other.
I just think that
Sanford Process,
the way that the overall reception of Stormzy's album was taken by the masses was better than Huss. It was. Think about radio play.
Wow.
Radio play. I'm talking like where I work here. I work with like some bad youths, but anyway, they are. I remember the other day was driving somewhere and one of them singing "Blinded by Your Grace" Part 2 in the car.
Yeah,
and like
I don't know though. But then you got Did You See? Did You See touched everywhere?
It's true, but in terms comparing both albums, Stormzy he killed it, you know.
You might even get Christmas number 1 with that Blinded by Your Grace.
Yeah, I watched the video this morning. It's nice though.
And that's the thing. I think that because the outreach and the reception of it was so good, it just blew. J Hus had amazing, amazing. And
I'm
not saying he's weak or nothing. No, I mean, I'm just saying that.
Both the man won over Sampha. You even heard that Sampha album?
I've heard parts of it still.
That's one of my favorite albums of the year. So I was just a bit shocked to hear, and because of Sampha's really broke out internationally. Not say Stormzy and Huss haven't, but I was just shocked.
But then again, isn't it not a popularity contest, but a popularity contest because the people have to vote.
Pretty much.
Is it more vote based?
Yeah, most of it is vote based. So
I thought it was like the Grammys though, because the Grammys is like a
panel.
Yeah, panel. That's the word.
One or two,
if Mobiles is vote based, and fair enough, Stormzy winning everything.
Yeah,
Stormzy winning everything. Say no more. But yo, you gotta go. I don't wanna. I know. I don't wanna get you in trouble and that stuff. So yeah,
it's been good having you.
Quick firms,
Soobz,
best friend.
Come again.
Next time, please stay for the whole show. Actually, we'll speak. You back soon, innit?
Yeah.
Definitely.
Right, say no more.
What was that? So yeah, Christian Soobz everywhere. Like I said, Christian SOOBZ. Don't add my Facebook, please.
Don't add the Facebook.
There's better cameras.
Oh, that camera's gonna get the long shot of everyone, and that's
okay,
that.
okay. We'll come again.
Good then.
Add me everywhere, Christian SOOBZ, except Facebook. Don't add my Facebook, please. Real life, mums, real life. Don't add me. And any questions, any advice you want, hit my DMs on Insta. But yeah, just my DMs on Insta because Twitter is still closed to the public. Huh? And yeah, that's it. My Twitter DMs are not open.
Why not?
I don't really want people on my Twitter.
Nah, fair enough.
I just never thought to open it to the public.
Alright, cool. Fair enough.
That's
Alright.
That's it. Subway show as well, Silk City Radio. Send me all your UK flavours. 6 to 8. Birmingham's #1.
Juice.
And Subway CD, Subway 3 coming out early next year. I'm going to touch it a little bit differently as well. Yeah, I don't even know what else to say. I'm not even too good at the promoting myself, but there's other people.
I mean, you've ticked all the boxes, though, man. Okay. Yeah, bless, cool. We're not even just going to walk through the camera.
Oh, you're going to still continue?
Yeah.
We ain't pausing.
Yeah, we don't even do edits, we just keep it a fly on the wall, innit? Bless. Catch you later, blood.
Respect, bro.
Peace. Alright, yo.
So,
I said to you, I wanted to do that.
Grammys.
I don't know.
You going to touch the Grammys?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Because
wait.
This I don't know what the hell. What do we hit next? All right, I'm just gonna go straight to it. Still,
here we go.
Eminem.
Oh gosh.
That Eminem album. You heard it?
I've heard it.
You heard it?
I refuse.
Come on, blood. You should have at least listened to it.
Disclaimer. He's not my favourite #1 rapper anymore. Nah. Sorry. I had some. I had one of the songs in the week. A little bit of it.
Which one? Untouchable? Second single, like.
I think it is.
Yo, Spock, I beg you pull up Eminem Untouchable, yeah?
Just a tiny smidgen. Please.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, yeah. So I'm listening to the album. First 5 tracks. Not bad.
But they're not good.
Starts with Walk on Water. It's not a good single, but in the context of it out, it's an intro or whatever. I'm thinking, okay, cool, fair enough. Second track's not bad.
It's not good.
Third track, I don't know why he cut 2 Chainz, because 2 Chainz would have been sick on that tune. This is the 4th track, Untouchable, which is kind of horrible still, but it's M. And then the Ed Sheeran tune. What's up?
You know what? Okay, that's enough. That's
no, I haven't started yet.
Oh yes, I know. I've heard this. I've heard this part. I've heard it.
Yeah, heard
it's
it.
Alright, we can stop. Cut that spot. Cut that. Now, you know what it is? Where do I begin? Hearing this, he's not going to make me want to rush and hear it. He's just... as I said last week, man, when I'm hearing more of this music, the face he's got on the cover, that's the face I've got listening to it.
Yeah, I heard the album there, though. Yeah, I heard the album, but...
You know, I'm going to actually, yeah, just for you, yeah, by next week, I'm going to hear the whole album and I'll give my full analysis.
Good luck listening to the whole album still, because
I've got time, I'm not at work, so...
No, not even that, bro.
You know what I mean?
Eminem is making painful music.
Oh, gosh.
It's hard to listen to. What's this one? What song?
Okay, cut that, don't hear it. No.
Yeah, it's just like... it's hard to listen to. It really is hard to listen to. The first 5 tracks, okay. You know what I mean? That one I'd played you before, that was part of the first 5. But it's like, the song with Ed Sheeran is lovely. It's nice.
Lovely.
After that...
Lovely. Man's describing it like a tart he had at lunch. How was the tart? It was lovely.
After that, just chop it. Like, after that, the album is just hard, man. It's hard to listen to. It's hard to stand by Eminem now. You know, I can't do it no more. I can't
me and him.
I can't do it. It's
done.
You know what it is?
He mugged us off.
Now, what he's doing and what he's been doing, it's almost as if he's trying to rap. Eminem should never sound like he's trying to rap. Eminem is too good at rapping to sound like he's trying to rap. You can't. It's forcing rhymes.
Yes.
Forcing flows.
Yes.
It's like
he's trying to fit like a square in a circle hole. It's not working, bro. And it's like this. Oh, you know what it is? It's this ting business. I'm like, bruv, nah. It don't rhyme, yeah. Stop trying to force it. And because he's doing all of that, for me, it's...
Comes with quilted northern and what? In a built-in toilet. Yeah, bitch, I told you deal with
Come on.
where I'm taking these fairy
Come
tales
on.
to write a children's storybook. Yeah. Million voices in my head, but still get a little.
That just sounds weak.
And some real enjoyment off
Oh,
one.
nah, man, bun that.
It's like
Bun that.
he rhymed ointment with storybook, and is Eminem can Eminem can do it, yeah, but it just sounds so forced now.
You know what it is? We need to stop giving him a pass.
No, it's out of passes. It's definitely out of passes. And the way he was getting killed on Twitter is out of passes. I think even Eminem fans ain't feeling it. Like, this is, for me,
It's just
the final straw.
He's disrespecting me. I feel disrespected. You know what I mean? You know when, like, you trust a brethren and they do you wrong? And you're like, fam, I thought we were boys. Well, go on. That's what you feel. That's how I feel, you know? Nah, sorry. Eminem, your time's up, bruv.
Yeah, it's done.
But
stuff.
for me, I'm thinking to myself, did he have to release an album?
I don't know what kind of deal he's in, because I don't know. Is he even? Is signed to what? I don't know. Why is Eminem still releasing music? I don't know why.
Realistically now,
Is he got something to prove?
has he got something to prove? No. Has he
Well,
got...
I don't know.
No, sometimes he feels like he does, but realistically, be like Mayweather, finish at the top.
No, but see, this is the thing now. It's like if Mayweather lost his last 2 fights.
But he didn't.
No. If Mayweather... That was rude. If Mayweather lost his last 2 fights,
Yeah.
I'd expect him to want to fight again to get that, to finish on the win.
So you're basically saying...
Is Eminem trying to finish on the win?
But he's not.
He is.
He's losing.
You know what? Oh my gosh. You know who Eminem is?
Who?
Arsene Wenger.
Mate, yeah, I agree.
Eminem is Arsene Wenger.
Man's trying to flog a dead horse.
He's the Arsene Wenger of
Horse is
hip-hop.
dead.
The horse is done.
Don't get me started on Arsene Wenger. Any person who follows me on social media, yeah, who's like on my Facebook or anything, they know my feelings and my grievance with that man.
Yo, Eminem is Arsene Wenger. You know,
He actually is. You know, after every Arsenal game, my face looks like that album cover.
With the Arsenal flag is the flag.
That's my face. But yo, bun Eminem, man. He's out of here. Get him out. Get him out.
I wanted to talk. Well, there's not really much to say about the Grammys because they got it right.
Kind of got it right still.
They got it right.
Yeah.
Like I didn't even screenshot it because it's like they got it right. And other than, not say other than, but it's going to be interesting now. This best album. There's the best hip hop album and then the best album.
Best album.
And those 2 categories look like it could go anywhere.
Thing is, though, you know what? What's mad is that I can't remember who I heard it from. Someone was saying how in America, hip hop pretty much runs America.
Yeah.
Now,
100.
you look at it and think the impact that albums like 444 had, and even Migos, it's just changed so much in terms of perspective, in terms of maturity. Like Meek's album, in terms of maturity, a lot of guys must have thought, you know what, I need to grow up, or I'm moving differently, and I'm proud that I can own my grown man feeling and moves and kind of way of life, because sorry, it's a case that all this, even the young kids with their Lil Pump, Takeshi's Castle, whatever, they that's the culture.
Yeah.
And it's mad how the influence of the music is actually wide. It's like a virus, and it's like just spreading through America, like as a massive hip hop disease.
Disease? You say like it's a
Not
bad
disease, but like, you know, a nice infection.
A nice infection. So I'm just trying to find the list for the albums of the year.
Kendrick will be on there.
Yeah, no, I got an idea of it.
I know that.
But I
remember seeing that.
Why is there so many categories, man? Oh. Basically,
Who do you think's going to win it?
okay, album of the year, off top, I'm pretty sure it was Lord. I ain't heard that album. Childish Gambino, Awaken My Love. I love that album. I love it. Jay-Z, 444. Kendrick, Damn. That's 5, innit? I'm sure there was.
That's 3 hip hop albums in it.
No, you could say 4 if you want to
4?
dash that away. Come on, love.
Yeah.
Who's gonna win it? I feel like Jay-Z's gonna win album of the year.
I think he's going to win album of the year, and there's a reason why.
I think he's gonna win album of the year, and I think Kendrick will win
Hip hop album of the year.
hip hop album.
Yeah. Because Kendrick's got more to run.
I just feel like no, wait. Maybe vice versa.
I don't.
Wait, no, because I had a reason for this. I don't know if you've realised why I got a headache. So I'll be trying to think. Yeah, I think Jay-Z will win album of the year.
Yeah.
Because of what it kind of means to hip hop and music.
Yeah.
Just music in general. Like at his age, to really release something so mature, something so different from the rest of the culture, and something so good at that age, kind of thing. Yeah. And then with Kendrick, that's a hip hop album. That's a standard almost.
Yeah.
Kendrick kind of keeps setting the standard.
That's
so
the
yeah,
same
I feel
thing.
like that's what
I
happened.
think.
Why do you think Jay-Z will win?
I think Jay will win just because 1, it shows his maturity and growth as a person, and 2, it shows how the ideas that he's coming with in what he's saying on the album, they're impacting people. And even down to the whole palaver about I had to drop that word in.
No, what
the palaver about the money phone.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and it's a change in a mentality now. Yeah. And because all this flossing and all that stuff, it's kind of played out now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? What have you just found?
No, Bruno Mars as well.
Bruno Mars.
That's what it was.
Bruno Mars is a good shout as well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
What did I say? There was something else that wasn't there. Childish Gambino, Lord, Kendrick, Jay-Z, Bruno Mars.
Yeah, Bruno Mars.
Oh yeah, that's 5. I wouldn't be mad if any of those, wouldn't it? I haven't heard the Lord album. I might have to listen to that actually. But Bruno Mars is a really good album. Have you heard it?
I know it's good.
Yeah, it's nice. I feel
it's good, man.
I feel good listening to that still.
I mean,
yeah. Any of these could win it still.
that is true. I think when you're in a position like this, we can't sit there and be angry if it's a good mix and it's like, yeah, I'd accept it if that person won. I'd accept it. You can't be really hating.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And then they got the rap album of the year. I'm sure Tyler, the Creator's been nominated in it. And I want to start a new segment. Not like a big hype. No, we don't need like intro music. I just want to start doing this. Every now and then. We're going to have
a new segment.
Why aren't we talking about?
Okay.
And I just want to talk about an artist.
Okie dokie.
Because Tyler, the Creator, that's what I'm talking about today. I'm going to keep it brief and all that kind of stuff. But Tyler, the Creator, his album, have you heard it? Flower Boy?
Not fully.
Bad Boy album, you know. Amazing album. It's independent.
Yes.
TV show. Cloves. Runs his own festival. Like, why isn't he more in the conversation? Like, obviously we always talk Kendrick,
you know what
Cole,
it is?
Drake, Meek, Big Sean, whatever. Why isn't Tyler, the Creator, in there? What? This is album number 6?
It's perception.
What's the perception?
That he doesn't take... He's not serious. But he is.
What do you mean? Not a serious artist? Not a serious rapper?
No. It's like, how can I explain it? Because he's always about the jokes. People think that he's not serious. Like, to be taken seriously. But realistically, if you say clothing, yeah? Independent, yeah? And what else did you just say?
He does his own festival.
And festival,
once a year.
yeah? Now, if you said that, yeah? And you took it back 10, 15 years ago, Jay-Z, own clothing, yeah? He had Rockefeller. He wasn't independent as Tyler, but because he was still working with Def Jam.
Yeah.
And the backstage tour, it's not a festival, but still made his money, went through multiple cities. You can see Tyler is serious.
Yeah.
You just, because of your perception of him being a joker, you don't think he is. But what he's actually doing, he's moving in a good way. And I saw one interview about, was it about
the cartoon characters?
Yes.
Yeah.
And
it's in a cartoon as well.
Yeah.
And it's just a black character, and he doesn't sell drugs, doesn't rap or whatever. It's just a black main character, and he's like, why aren't there any more? Why aren't there any more black cartoons?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
and
all the black cartoons have been taken off everywhere in here. Like,
and
kind of
the
thing.
interviewer was trying to pretty much clown him, but he just switched it because at the end of the day, he's got something to say, so take it seriously. Don't sit there and try and make out like he's just making some jokes just because he's on a panel with other people. No, he's there to be serious, so just talk to him seriously. And he responded so good, and it was real good, man. I think that the way that he works is kind of like stealth.
Well, you see, this is the thing I was just about to say. Well, it is with Tyler. He's got a massive cult following.
Yeah.
So this is what I don't really get. A massive cult following. Why isn't it just a massive following? And why is it a cult?
Exactly. Perception.
You know what I mean? Because when he released, I think it was 1,000. It was 1,000 sales off being number one because he released the same week. Jay-Z dropped 444.
Yeah.
And Jay-Z had all his.
Well,
they're saying Tidal were messing with the numbers and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. And basically, Tyler the Creator must have tweeted midweek, everyone push and, you know what I mean? And he was 1,000 sales off being number one, second to Jay-Z. Like, why? Like, Tyler the Creator is, I don't know, man. It should be in that conversation more.
He's serious. It's just okay. It's perception, man. Yeah.
And it's so different. It's different.
It's just very different. It's the way people see him. It's the way they take him. The way that they. I think that because even what he said about that black character, because people have that set stereotype, that set like preconception of what they think a rap artist should be, because he doesn't fit that, they don't put him in that conversation.
Yeah, the opposite. It's totally
he's the complete opposite.
You know, Tyler was probably punk rap before punk rap.
Yeah, he's the original punk rapper.
Say again.
He's the original punk rapper. Not as in punk, as in rock, but like being different.
When Odd Future came on the scene.
Argues it.
Remember when Odd Future came on the scene?
Yeah.
That video, I don't know if you've seen it, black and white, what's it called? Yonkers video.
Nah.
Black and white, is sitting there on the stool, eats a cockroach, then hangs himself in the video.
Yes, I heard about it.
Yeah. And then that was like, you know what I mean? Tyler the Creator has had a sick career, man. Sick career. We need to talk about him more.
Yeah, man.
And then, yeah, turn this to the beats hard as well. Makes all his beats as well.
This nigga Jasmine tryna get grown. About 5'7" of his bitches in my bedroom. Swallow the cinnamon, I'ma scribble this shit and shit while citizens tell me this shit's been getting intimate with men.
Deep, man.
Tyler the Creator, man. Just let's get him in the conversation more.
We'll get him in the convo more.
Let's get him in the conversation more. And he makes all his beats and he owns a record label. So a lot of people, you know, like Sid, the singer, the girl, bald head, she's signed to him. I think if she's either signed to him or he started the career, she was Odd Future, basically. Okay. Frank Ocean, Odd Future, like Tyler's a man, you know. Tyler needs more respect, and he did a performance over there. It was tiny desk performance or something. I did tweet it, and it was nice when he plays all the instruments. Yo, Tyler the Creator, man.
Yeah, man.
Tyler the Creator. Just looking at the list. Yeah, let's jump into the Did You See? Unless you got anything more to say about that.
No. I got a couple for Did You See as well, you know.
I haven't got any for Did. I got one, but it's just like a Did You See, and I ain't really got much to talk about.
This guy's funny, you know.
Well, I want to see you.
This guy, you know. Let's go.
Technical difficulties. You pulling behind it, innit? I think we caught Spark off guard.
Yeah, we caught him off guard still.
3, 2.
Yes, there we are.
Yo.
Rewind.
Let's do that again.
Yo.
Let's be serious now. Okay.
Alright, 3, 2, 1.
Did you see what I done? Came in a black Benz, left in the white one.
Yeah, man, that's it, man. That's it.
Okay. Let's go.
Did you see? You go.
No, you go.
Well, all I'm gonna say is, did you see Chip and Bugsy squash the beef?
Yes.
Yeah, that was nice though. I like that because the beef really was. I mean, it was music. It was a music beef. I don't think there was any beef on the road, but just to see that happen and then they squashed it.
That's good, man.
Was good.
That's good.
So I'm looking forward to see some music. And some people were saying, was it genuine or not? But I don't know about all that. But I'm happy.
Thing is, you know what? It's like when everyone hears any beef is going on, everyone expecting Biggie and Tupac.
Yeah.
Everyone's expecting it.
Yeah.
And it's like
Jay-Z Nas.
Yeah. Everyone's expecting it. I'm like, come on, man, grow up. Let's be real now. I mean, they've got things to do. They don't need to spend all their time making diss records. It's just pointless. Like, yeah, man.
Yeah, that's all I got to say on that. Just
Yes,
literally,
you got something else?
Me?
Yeah.
What have I got?
You got, man.
No, that's you.
No, that's you.
Drop it, man. Just
That's
chat
you,
about
man.
mine,
That's you.
Just chat about it. I ain't got nothing to say about
Yes, he
it.
has, man. Yes, he has.
I ain't got nothing to say about it.
He has to say.
I ain't got nothing to say
Okay,
about it.
I'll have a little breakdown. Okay. So, in the week, little Keaton Jones, he was getting bullied. The world felt sorry for him. Mm-hmm. Cardi B. Who else? Nicki Minaj?
I'd say everyone, blood. Everyone. Rihanna, I'm sure.
Rihanna.
My
Well,
man, Chris, the superhero guy.
Yeah.
Marvel.
Yeah. Even Captain America.
Was it Captain America? I wasn't sure if it's him or Thor.
Yeah. Everyone felt sorry for him. And I was thinking, I didn't watch the video. But then I heard about the GoFundMe page. Now, some people may say I may be misquoted, but at this slight moment in time, I don't care. I'm running with this. Now, as soon as I heard the GoFundMe page, I was like, GoFundMe page for be getting bullied.
Sid, yeah.
I was like, GoFundMe page for getting bullied.
Can I?
Last week I was talking about reparation for slavery, you know. Let's get deep, you know. Don't make me get deep up in here, you know.
Can I interject?
Yeah, me. Go.
Alright, so yeah, I woke up. Woke up. First thing I do, I'm not proud of it, but check Instagram. Scrolled. I seen someone. There was a superhero body. Superhero body, yeah, with this little boy's face.
He got Superman.
Yeah. Superman's body with my man's face in it. So I literally, the first thing I said to myself, probably not the best thing I should really be saying when I don't know anything, but I was just like, another one. Scroll down a bit. Seen the video. Was it Keaton Jones?
Yeah. Little Keaton.
Seen the video. I didn't even watch it properly. Like, you turn the sound, you know, you tap it for the sound on.
Yeah.
Bullying's wrong, man. Why are people getting bullied? I said, okay, he's getting bullied. Scroll down. I seen Rihanna post something. I was like, don't tell me this is the thing now. That's literally what I said. I said, don't tell me this is the thing now. Went on Twitter. I seen a link for a GoFundMe. And then I clicked the link. And I said to myself, I seen 54,000.
Get me.
I said, what the... Sorry. This is what I said. I said, what the fuck? I said, what? Yo, I was vexed. I ain't gonna lie, I was vexed. I said to myself, what's that money going towards?
You get me?
In his pocket. I was in that... It's probably gonna get beaten up for the money now, like... I was vexed. I seen that money, and and what made it even worse, what rubs it in, it was like, the goal was 20,000, and man's got 50 something. I was vexed. I was just so vexed.
You know what?
I was so vexed.
I sat there thinking, is this the world we live in? What kind of foolishness is this? Yeah, kids get beat up every day. Yeah, kids' heads, get pushed in the toilets. Yeah, and they get flushed. Yeah, every day. You gonna give money to them? No. So you give money to this goony looking kid?
Bro.
It looks like my man off the Goonies, yeah.
You said it, so you said it. Because I'm still like, I'm against bullying stuff. I don't like bullying.
I'm not up for bullying, but it does build character.
Yeah, I am against bullying.
Bullying is wrong.
I'm against bullying.
Bullying is wrong. It's wrong.
Yeah,
No to the bullies.
Me, Juice English, I'm against bullying.
But if you get past it, you're a stronger person.
But at the same time, I didn't get bullied, but I remember running jokes about me all the time. Like, in my growing up, my circle of friends, I wasn't even cussing back. I was just sitting there taking abuse. I used to get dissed. I was the one taking all the jokes.
Nah.
And I feel like it's made me the man I am today.
I'm like, yo, if man tried to run me, I will run him back. You get me? You just got to think of something. You know what I mean? Just cuss him on his head shape. You know what I mean?
There's all that. Like,
you gotta pick your head. You know what I mean?
But then we ain't even got into the sauce.
Man's dry lip.
We ain't even got into the meat and potatoes of it.
True still.
So.
But you know what it was?
No. The unveil, the Confederates and...
So, obviously, Twitter and... I'm laughing at that video.
What video?
About the black Twitter.
Huh?
I'll tell you later. But anyway, yeah. So Twitter found out that Lil Keaton, he had a little bit of info that was concealed. Yeah, there's pictures of him with Confederate flags and.
Yeah, the man's racist, man. The man was at school calling black people niggers, and they were running him back.
Yeah, the boy got run.
He was at school calling him niggers. Like, his dad's a white supremacist.
Exactly.
He's got the picture with the Confederate flag. His sister's there with a gun in her hand.
He deserved to get run.
How old was he?
You think I care? You think I care? From time the boy is dropping the N-bomb. I'm like, you're lucky you didn't get clapped, you know.
I know he was.
Because in school, I don't know about anybody else's school, but if a individual that was white, if anybody was called a nigger, it's going off. And I'm talking like, I'm not even talking about just one person, you know. I'm talking about, you know, them things where it just gets out of control.
Yeah, I'm going to say it's spread around the school,
it goes around the school. It goes all around the school, And then all the black people in the one school has got the person with this one person. The problem with this one person.
And it would be like,
and they're getting clapped left, right and centre.
Yeah, did you hear that? Yo, Keaton, he called my man a nigga. Like, what? Yo, where's Keaton, man? Especially when you're that age at school, just ready to beat up anyone. Yo, school.
It's going off. He's lucky. Nah, I'm sorry. Nah, couldn't do that at my school, you know. I remember one time, brother got in a fight. I'm trying to talk to the boy, got in a fight with. I'm trying to talk to him just to call it off. Why? Other kids come up to him, clapping the boy, boxing him. I'm trying to talk to him, kids running away from me. And all these guys boxing him, clapping him. One boy walks in, gets on a big branch and broke it off his head. But I went to the head teacher and said, I didn't see who it was, you know. I didn't know who it was. I mean, never snitching. Never.
Yo.
Oh, man.
And then as much as it's funny and the memes are funny, I just don't want to talk about it.
Nah, but you know what it said to me? To me, all jokes aside, because the celebrities jumped on it, it's like, people are like, we're in this mentality of, I want to post, I've got sympathy for Keaton first. Yeah,
exactly. That's exactly what
I'm like, you're jumping on this there and you don't even know the facts. Why you don't know what you're talking about, so why are you there posting, oh my goodness, bullying this, bullying that? Yo, get the facts straight first before you come pipe up. I'm not in it. All this celebrity, bullying is whack. Shut up, man.
Honestly, I just don't understand why it does. Okay, if you're getting bullied at school and then now all these celebrities are saying, I'm with Keaton, I stand with Keaton, whatever. Yeah. So okay, he goes to school on Monday, what's going to change?
You get clapped.
You do what? Rihanna posted, didn't it?
Yeah.
Boom. How come she ain't posted me? Boom. I don't get it. Does it really... What? I just don't get the lineage of it. Like,
Of course.
You're getting
Captain America. Where's your backup now?
yeah, like I wouldn't understand it. Like the MMA fighter, I'd reach out to him.
Yeah.
Bring him into the gym, put some punching back. You know, put some gloves on him, get him in front of the bag, toughen him up.
Just toughen him up, man.
What's Rihanna doing?
What's the post gonna do?
I just don't know. I just don't get it.
Man. People getting
That's another one. I can't get my head around it.
I don't get it.
I just don't get it.
Just foolishness, man. Foolishness.
It's like all of it, man. It's just always pray for something and
It's
do
true.
this for that. And
It's true, man. True.
My head's just baffled, man.
Now, I got something else for you now.
Yeah, I don't even know this. So this is
Okay.
a surprise to me.
So, did you see Kevin Hart now? This is. I want to ask the man them a thought about this now. Did you see Kevin Hart on the Breakfast Club?
Just a clip.
Okay, a little clip. He's talking about Michael Blackson, yeah, saying, yo, he's just been through some serious, marital difficulties, yeah?
Yeah.
And Michael Blackson is brethren. Everyone knows Michael Blackson.
Yeah.
He's really funny. If you don't know him, look him for on Instagram. It's real funny. Now, Michael Blackson is dropping jokes, yeah? Busting off pure jokes, yeah? All across the country. And Kev's like, yo, it's not cool. Get me? You're supposed to be my brethren, and you're popping off jokes. Mm-hmm. Now, who's in the wrong? Is Michael Blackson wrong for popping off jokes at Kevin, even though Kevin knows if anything happens, the jokes are going to come out? Or is Kevin wrong for thinking, now you're wrong for making the jokes about me?
Who's in the wrong? Okay, I'd say Michael Blackson's in the wrong. Because if the world are already jumping on top of you,
Yeah.
you don't need someone that you call a friend to do it as well.
I agree on that point.
To be honest, yeah, that's all. I don't even think.
I think that
don't
because
Kev's in the wrong.
I think to myself, the media's already killing you.
Yeah, it was already. Yeah.
And you're trying to do your best to finesse your way with Jumanji, yeah, or the promo,
yeah,
with Big Bro, The Rock, to get past it, and then Michael's just going on. So it's kind of shady, in my opinion. It's kind of bad that your boy would do that to you.
But then at the same time, I'm just trying to think of an argument for the other side for Michael. Like literally, they do it all the time.
They do it all the time now.
So Kevin Hart and Michael Blackson are always going back and forth. I just suppose Kevin was thinking, okay, this is an actual serious situation now.
Yeah.
He's not expecting Michael to jump
I
on
agree
it.
that. I agree on that still.
But then Michael's thinking like, I don't know, maybe they didn't really establish the dynamics of their relationship properly. Like,
true still.
You know what I mean?
True that.
Because at the same time, if something happened to me personally, there's people I'd expect to make the jokes about me.
Yeah.
Like my bedroom now, I'm not gonna expect anything.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
true,
That's my guy.
true.
You get me? So
It's true.
and there's other guys that probably will. Like, oh, Juice is doing this. And how come he had no clothes on? You know what I mean? Like, like it's different situations, isn't it? Yeah, I'm done. Personally, I'm done.
How's man smiling in the camera as well? Throwing up gang signs.
Yo.
But yo, last one. Okay. This is something I want to drop into a bigger topic.
Yeah.
Now, this is a question I've got for myself. Now, Nicki Minaj, everyone loves Nicki Minaj. Well, most of the world do. The rest of her hate her. She had this picture.
I love Nicki.
It was in the Daily Mail. From time to the Daily Mail, you know, a lot of people are seeing it, not just
yeah.
outside the hip hop culture and this hip hop.
with the system.
Yeah. Now, she's got these nipple pasties on. I know you can't.
Is that
see
what the actual called?
Yeah, they call nipple pasties, dog.
How do you know that?
That's what it said on the Daily Mail thing. I know you can't see this, but I'm showing you on my phone.
Spock's got cute images up. He's like, I'm gonna see this.
Yo, Spock, stop zooming, man. Stop zooming. We can see him already, dog. But yeah, she's got these nipple pasties on. Yeah, you see this picture? Yeah.
Yeah.
Spock's getting multiple
Search
ones.
Nicki Minaj Instagram.
Now, answer me this, yeah? Is it positive for female rappers to be acting like that on the gram or in general? Now, let me finish. The reason why I say it, is that the last few months,
Yeah.
Nicki's been talking about the verse on Monster.
Yeah.
Like how she had to compete with Jay, Ross and Kanye, whatever. Yeah. So she's trying to get herself taken seriously. Yeah? Now, like it or not, I'm not a male chauvinistic pig. I'm not. But rap is a male dominant and a male oriented music genre. Yeah? Are people going to take her seriously if she's got all her chest out the door? That's number one. And number two, how can she sit there and say she's this, she's that and the other, yeah, when you have successful rappers like MC Lyte, Da Brat, Missy, yeah, who never did that stuff to that level and were successful?
Yeah.
You get me? This is my point. This is my problem with it. I'm like, yo, you can't sit there and say, oh, I'm fighting for the ladies. Spock's got the thing and zoomed in, you know.
I found it.
Yo, Spock, stop editing it, man. Spock's photoshopping out the clothes. No, anyway. But how can you, sit there and say, I want you to take me seriously, but I'm going to stand here with my chest out?
You know what it is? I think Nicki needs to realise how she got in the game. So, okay, Nicki came through. She was, I don't know if it's before the Barbie, but she was big bum, big breasts, legs out the door, picture, the Lil' Kim kind of picture. That's how she got on. Yeah. You know what I mean? So if you get on from that, that's your first impression. The first impression is a lasting impression.
Yes.
So Nicki Minaj, as good as she is at rapping, to get out there, she used her body. She used her sex. Or sex, whatever. She used that.
Sex appeal.
Yeah, the sex appeal, that's what I was looking for. She used that to get big. First album does well. Because it was a good album.
Yeah, it was a good album.
But to get hot, she had to do that. Second album, the videos, you know what I mean? She was still riding the wave. Third album, Pink Print. She dropped the Anaconda video.
Exactly.
Batty everywhere.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? She dropped the picture, which, quote unquote, broke the internet. And then dropped the video. And then now, the album does well.
Yeah.
And it was a good album. I'm not saying it's not a good album. Nicki Minaj can rap and she does make good music.
No one disputes that.
The albums are good. But she should know what. She knows in herself what to do to get hot. She does the picture, then the mad video, and then, you know what I mean? So obviously now everyone's talking about Nicki Minaj has gone cold. Okay, she dropped the album 2014. She hasn't done anything since. So to get hot again, she's doing the remixes now. She's done a lot of remix verses. A lot of good songs actually. Yo Gotti Rake It Up, and she's on Motorsport. She's warming up now. She's warming up.
But the thing
she
is,
needs this picture to get hot.
But
so when I see that picture, it tells me there's a song coming soon.
Yeah. But for me, it says to me, what are you? You're sitting there claiming all this stuff about, like, building up young women, building up girls. Yeah. No, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. I would never want any of my kids to look at you and say, yeah, I want them to be like you. Because to be honest, you're showing me as a man, that what you look like is more important and more eye-catching and more, how can I put it, attractive than what you say. And you're a rapper, so what you're saying should be pivotal.
Okay, I don't know, because...
I'm talking about me, though.
Yeah. I don't know if I'd have a problem with my daughter saying she wants to be like Nicki Minaj.
I would.
Because, okay, I'm thinking of it from, I say her perspective, but she's young. From a girl's perspective, I'm thinking, okay, girls now, women, I should say, they have sex appeal.
Yeah.
So I don't think you should be ashamed of your sex appeal or hide your sex appeal because of how men are going to look at it. And men might use that as might use your sex appeal to knock you. And what I feel like people like Nicki Minaj and Amber Rose do, they use their sex appeal to show confidence, you know what I mean? It's like, okay, I'm sexy. I know I'm sexy. My breast is like this. My back is like this. But I'm proud of it. You're not going to make me feel uncomfortable.
But to me, that shows insecurity.
No, see, for me, that doesn't. Do you think that should?
Yeah, because that means I'm putting this to get your attention. That means my feeling is based on your opinion.
Nah, you know, I think. Nah, because women know how to look. You know what I mean? If you look a certain way, I don't expect you to have to
answer me this
to act differently because of how a man looks.
I used to work in retail, yeah, and I asked this girl before. I says, when you wear a tight dress, yeah, nice chest, your chest is looking nice, your back is just out the door. Who you wearing a dress for? She says, oh, I'll wear it for myself. Really? And then another girl said to me, no, you're lying. I'll wear it to go and get attention from men.
Maybe she's not lying. Maybe it literally is.
So what does she gain from
both? Okay, look.
There are girls. The reason why I say that, there are girls that are dressed with class.
But look at it from our point of view. So nice watch, nice car, whatever. We ball out. You know what I mean? Why did you buy the freaking Lamborghini, whatever?
Bugatti.
Yeah. Why did you buy that car?
Yeah.
Because I like that car. It's nice. And then next one they'll be like, stop lying, blood. You bought that to get the girls, innit? To get the girl them in it. I'm like, nah, I literally just bought it for myself. I think there's two sides of the coin, innit? Like,
I understand there's two sides of the coin, but
I do think some women do dress up like that just for themselves. And I think some women dress up like that for mandem. Like, I just think there's both. But at the same time, I feel like if you got big bum and big breasts, whatever, you only have to do so much to look sexy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying though. That's what I'm saying. My point is that she doesn't have to go to that level to look sexy. Nicki doesn't.
I'm not talking Nicki Minaj.
In terms of women, in my opinion, women don't have to go to that level that, like, you know, she's is catching a cold and whatever to be seen as sexy. You can look sexy but still have, you know, a reasonable amount of clothing on, just, you know, and still ooze sex appeal.
It's like,
I know you're probably thinking, you lot are pigs, man, but yo.
You thinking you're a pig? Oh, you want to know? Yeah. Okay, to bring it back to Nicki Minaj then, okay, I think you said it shows insecurity.
Yeah.
I think it's funny. I'm using Nicki Minaj and Amber now. I think when Amber does it, she literally does it for the confidence. Amber looks confident. Amber looks like natural doing it.
Yes.
I think when Nicki does it now, it really is. It comes across as though she's just trying to stay relevant.
Yeah.
And then especially because you always get the big reveal when music's about to come. You know what I mean? You get the big revealing outfit, the X's over the nipples and the breasts. You know what I mean? You get all that kind of stuff when the album's coming.
I hear that.
When the album ain't coming, she usually looks a bit more classy, you know. I don't know if you've noticed. I follow Nicki on Instagram, innit, and you do see a lot more clothes on her when nothing ain't happening. You know what I mean? It's only when the music's about to drop.
Not that, like, you know, I'm sitting there, like, going through pictures and looking.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm a big Nicki fan. I like the way she looks, but I'm a fan of her and her music.
I think...
So I do follow her.
Do you know what it is? For me, I think her talent shouldn't be clouded by all of this because she's so good. She is sick.
But then, see, like you mentioned insecurity earlier, and... okay, it's like, Nicki... She's never had the competition before, really. You know what I mean? So obviously, Cardi's on the scene now. Yeah. That's competition. So maybe this is just one aspect of it. Maybe she feels like she has to ramp up the sex appeal because Cardi's on the scene. Another thing I'm thinking is, okay, maybe you've got Rhapsody.
True.
Nicki knows she can't rap like Rhapsody.
She ain't rapping like Rhapsody. Rhapsody will eat her alive.
Yeah. She can't rap like Rhapsody. She can't do what Rhapsody does. So maybe she has to do more of what she does.
She's good
what
at.
Does she do? She's got the body.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I hear that.
That's what I think it is. I think when Nicki does it, there's a lot more behind it because it's kind of compensating for music or lack thereof. Whereas I keep saying...
But she's not that bad though.
No, I'm not saying she's bad at music, but she's got an album to promote.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And how
sex sells at the end of the day.
Yeah, basically. So I feel like when she's doing it, it always looks like I'm doing this because my album's coming soon. It just always feels like that when I see it. Especially this one because And Anaconda was kind of out there still. But when I'm looking at this picture that she dropped this week, I'm not seeing. What am I not seeing? I'm not seeing, say, a music video attached to it.
Yes.
So it just looks like, okay, here's another hot picture to just buy some
Keep you
time.
talking about me.
Yeah, until the music actually comes. Another thing, I don't know if you follow Beef Alert on Instagram, but like, I don't know, he's got something against Nicki and that, and I don't know if it's because he's a big Meek fan or whatever, but one thing he does...
Who?
Beef Alert. You know about Nicki Minaj's brother, innit?
Yes.
So he's done whatever.
Yes. Yeah.
And he's been sentenced to whatever.
Yeah.
So he actually pulls it out. Whenever Nicki Minaj drops a picture like that or does something mad like that, it usually coincides with the same day as her brother's got caught.
Okay.
So this picture that she drops this week dropped in the same day that her brother just got sentenced.
Oh gosh.
And literally every time
Imagine
every time you post it up, it's right, you know what I mean? It says her brother just got found guilty, so she posted up the other picture and disabled all the comments.
What?
Because it is out there, but she will post that picture, you know what I mean? Whenever you see something mad,
it's like trying to like run interference.
Basically, yeah. Whenever you see that mad Nicki Minaj picture,
yeah,
there's usually something going on behind the scenes. That's what he's saying, and if I'm going by what he's saying, it seems true. You know what I mean? The brother just got sentenced to however many years on the Wednesday, and the picture drops on the Wednesday.
Yeah,
because I don't think she took that picture there and then.
Nah,
you know what I mean?
Nah.
But yeah, I don't know if that topic was meant to go on for so long. But it is a deep topic, and
deep topic, man. I wanna get into it again.
And obviously, as two men, I feel like we have to be kind of careful talking about it because we really don't want to offend.
I'm not trying to offend nobody.
None of the listeners trying to offend anyone. But you know, it's real stuff going on in hip hop.
I got another thing to talk about Weinstein, but I ain't gonna go into it right now.
Let's just talk about it. I don't really, as much as I don't want to offend no one, I don't want to duck anything.
Alright, cool.
I'll talk about anything.
Now,
Weinstein.
This is some next level thing. Now, yesterday in the Daily Mail, yeah. So Weinstein, yeah, the revelations. You know Peter Jackson, man who directed Lord of the Rings, yeah. Mira Sorvino and Ashley Judd, actresses.
Oh, I seen that this morning.
They turned down Weinstein.
Yeah.
And Weinstein blacklisted them.
Yeah, took them.
They rejected him. Yeah. He blacklisted them. Yeah. So Peter Jackson didn't put him in Lord of the Rings. Now, they've said they rejected him. So that means they said no. I'm not going to do it. Yeah. Now, to me, I'm just talking about simple me. Not trying to get in no trouble with nobody. Yeah. Now, how does that fit in with the other people that have come forward? Yeah. Now, rape, it's bad. 100% bad. I don't condone it. I don't promote it. I'm never like that. Never. Now,
of course,
these women that are coming out saying, he did this to me, he did that to me, they still went up in big, massive films.
Yeah.
You get me? Now, I was listening to, I can't remember I think Charlemagne.
Yeah.
These women were in those places, yeah. To be honest, some of them, not all, I said again, not all, some of them knew what kind of behaviour would be going on.
Yeah.
So, for these two to come out and say, nah, I'm not down with that, yeah, I think more responsibility is put on the woman. I know it's going to sound bad. I know it's going to sound real bad, but you got to stay with me. So more responsibility goes on the woman, yeah? So that woman says, okay, cool. Okay, now, see, that's the thing. He says, to get in this film, you got to do X, Y, and Z.
Yeah.
Is it... I can't say, is it not that? Because I don't want to say these words. But how does it play out if they've said, okay, I'll do that so I can get in this massive film.
Yeah.
How does it play out compared to women who are raped on the street and get nothing?
Whoa.
You see what I'm saying? These women, these actresses get millions of dollars.
Okay, nah, you can't say
I know I can't say that, but you know what I mean? You know what I'm trying to get at?
Yeah, but you can't.
No, but you know what I'm trying to get at?
I know what you're getting at.
Yeah, you know what I'm trying to get at? It's like, it's not a case of, like, he locked him in a room. Yeah, they didn't know what was going on.
No,
because
yeah.
it's like, it's not like he locked him in a room and said, oh, you got to do this, this, and this, and then nothing was going to happen. Because from the time these two have come out and said, nah, I rejected him and said no, I didn't get a big part in the movie. Fair enough. So what are you saying? Are you putting that experience over your stardom?
I think basically, what?
By the way, I'm not promoting rape before you think it.
I think what's happening now is that there are so many. There's always been different levels of rape.
Yeah.
What's happening now is it's coming to light that there's even more levels of rape.
I hear
and
that.
From rape, like you said, the people getting raped in the street.
Sexual
and all the
harassment,
horrible
sexual assault, sexual
to
loads
bottom
and
of
loads
the
of
list,
different
sexual
levels.
harassment.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, okay, that's happening now. If Harvey Weinstein or anyone saying to you, if you don't do this, then you're not going to get in this film, whether it's said or implied, if you say no, your career is going to be affected. There's going to have there's actually a word for it, but my head's just not working today. But
Repercussion.
nah, it's
Under duress.
That's it. That one. What's it called?
Under duress.
Under duress. Yeah. If that happens, it's wrong. So basically, he's using his position of power to get whatever he wants from these women. If you don't do it, then you don't get the part.
But
That's
is there a
wrong.
choice?
There's a choice, but it's still wrong.
I know it's wrong.
Because really,
I don't promote it.
your career is your
livelihood.
Whatever it shouldn't. What's it called? Duress. There shouldn't.
Yeah.
There should never be that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There shouldn't be do this or else when it comes to sex.
But it's like, how can I put it?
So okay, so these women have said, okay, I'll do it. They've done it, and they've made money.
Yeah.
It's still wrong.
I know it's still wrong. Don't get me wrong. I know it's still wrong. I know what you're saying.
It's like it's better. It's better than getting that on the street.
Yeah, because
but at the same time,
I know it's still wrong. I know it's still wrong. And I'm saying from a man's point of view, just asking these questions. I've got to ask these questions, man, just to see what I go on. But the reason why I'm saying that is because it's like sometimes they paint it out like no one said no. You get me?
Okay, but then it's like,
that's how the media paint it out, like no one has said no to this guy. And then these women come and say, no, we said no.
Okay, but who were the two women that said no?
Ashley Judd and Ashley Judd.
Who were those?
Mira Sorvino was a Quentin Tarantino film. Ashley Judd, she's been in loads of films.
Oh, so... But okay, but you said Peter Jackson didn't put them in the film.
Peter Jackson didn't put them in Lord of the Rings.
So that's
a massive film. I do understand that.
Yeah,
I do get it. I do get it. You know what I mean? They missed out on film parts that would have changed their lives.
Yeah, so that happened at once. Say the next film now, my man said, if you don't do this, you're not going to get in that film.
Yeah,
and my man said, it's.
I know it's wrong.
And then after a while, you say, okay, you know what? I'm just going to do it because I want the film and I need my career to, you know what I mean? That's not good.
I understand that. I understand it. I'm just saying that, like, at the end of the day, it's all wrong. It's a wrong culture. It's wrong because you know what happens in the music business as well. Yeah. In America massively, I don't know. Even over here probably. Yeah. I know it happens everywhere. But it's a case that how can I put it? I know that if there was a woman out there who was attacked and raped, yeah, she would be fuming at these women because the way I see it, this is just me, yeah. That person, their dignity was taken, yeah. It's hard to try this person, and you've got this person who did that and got millions of dollars.
What? That's still Yeah.
It's still wrong.
I don't know.
But you see what I'm saying?
Why would you be angry?
Because the fact is that it's like you profited from it. I have nothing.
I know what you're saying.
You see what I'm trying to say? You see what I'm trying to get to? I know some people are going to hate me for it. And some people will say, yeah, I kind of get what you're saying.
No, I get what you're saying. But then at the same time, it's like...
I know it's all wrong. Don't get me wrong. I know it's all wrong.
There's a word for this as well. It's like the lesser of two evils.
Yeah, I hear that.
And both are bad. So... I don't know what I'm trying... I don't know.
It's a hard one. It's a hard one, man. It's very hard. That's why I saw it, and it just got my attention because I know they turned him that they said no. And for Lord of the Rings, bro, that would change your life. That was 3 films, yeah?
Yeah.
That literally changed people's life. The amount of money they made through those films was ridiculous.
I don't know. I don't really know, if I'm honest. But I do think something should be made... Let's say clearer. Basically, there's a new allegation every day. Every week, people are getting taken down. Reputations are getting destroyed. They're coming for Russell...
Yeah, Russell Simmons.
Russell Simmons. I'm going to say Russell Wilson. They're coming for Russell Simmons now. And it's like, I think at first it was like, one woman came out and it was like, some wild stuff happened back in the day. I don't remember exactly what happened, but if you felt this way, I'm sorry. Now, X, Y, Z, all these different people are coming. So I think now he's just saying, yo, nah, I didn't do it, whatever. Now he's actually fighting. But he's actually stepped down from businesses.
Yeah.
What's happened, what it is though, is all this stuff from back in the day.
Yeah.
So if you think the situations where mad stuff happens, you know what I mean? Everyone knows in the film industry, mad stuff happens. Music industry, mad stuff happens. Like he said, I think you just said so you have to take more responsibility for...
Yeah.
Yeah. You do. That's the point. But at the same time, it shouldn't happen.
True. It's true. It shouldn't happen. It shouldn't happen anyway. You know what I mean? It shouldn't happen anyway. It's just that you look at it and think, well, there's people who just look at this opportunity and if they're being honest with themselves, they'll say, nah. No, sir.
What's weird to me, it's like, obviously, at the moment, they're all coming out and saying, we finally got the courage to come out. What I think's happening, and don't call me, but what I think's happening is, I think a lot of women are thinking, okay, they're not thinking, I've finally got the courage to come out. I think they're thinking, I can actually come out about this now. Like, I can actually benefit from saying this. Because back then, it was normal.
Yeah.
But now, I can actually... I can sell my story. I think that's happening. And it's not nice to see because it's like, you're just going to see it all the time now. This rapper told me to come back to his...
Yeah, when it hits...
someone told me this story the other day. An artist came to Birmingham and then the girl ended up on his tour bus and she was like... And he was like, you fucking in it. And then she was like, nah, I'm not. He's like, well, if you don't, you're not coming to after party with me. She's like, okay, well, I'm not effing. So he kicked her off the bus. That's just normal to me, you know what I mean?
That's normal to me.
But now she could go to the paper with that story.
Such and such and did
such and such said this to me and kicked me off the tour bus because I didn't. And that's the story. And he has to release a statement. It's just all mad.
I just think with that, yeah, it's weird just because I think it's like sometimes to them saying no isn't an option. But it is.
Well, saying no is always an option.
Saying no is an option.
Saying no is always an option. I think
there's women out there that don't have the chance to say no.
Exactly, and
that's my point. My main point is there's women out there that don't have the chance to say no.
I get what you're saying. 100%. I do get what you're saying.
I know, I just
but it is the lesser of two evils.
Yeah.
So
I hear that, man. I hear that.
So this is how we're ending. Episode 10. Yeah.
Episode 10. With the mix and blend.
Gosh. You know what? I can't even say it, can I? What?
What is that?
What, do you want us to mention it? No. Yeah, I'm gonna say like when the mic's turned off, we'll talk about Spock situations.
Alright, then. Wait there! You clicked!
Yeah, just
Okay. So
yeah.
We had a Hardfood podcast.
That was the Hardfood podcast.
It's been a pleasure as usual.
Yo, Adrian, don't end it on that note again, man. I don't want to be talking about rape allegations to do an outro.
Alright then, cool. Yeah, I mean.
But yeah, yo, episode 10.
There.
Yeah, man, you're the outro guy. I don't know what to say. What do you say on the outro? Just
episode
thanks for
10.
listening.
Big up to all the listeners.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah. It's not Christmas yet,
though. Yeah.
Big up to all the listeners. Yeah, we really appreciate all the listeners we got last week and all the weeks before. All the people, can you subscribe.
And share.
Yeah, man, share it, man.
Because I know
Twitter,
there's a few
everything.
people listening to this and they're enjoying what they hear. Just think about how your friend could enjoy the same material.
Tag
you
them
know what I mean?
in our posts.
Just post it on your Facebook, man. Post it.
Facebook,
Repost
Instagram,
on Twitter,
everything. You know where we are with the Hardfood
Screenshot
podcast.
Instagram.
On
you know
all
what I mean?
platforms.
Just let your people them know. I mean, if you broke and you ain't got no money for Christmas presents, just tell someone about Hardfood. You get me? Like, just promote the thing.
Man's gonna get a text saying, "Yo, I got some hard food for you." Man's expecting to pull up with some food. Nah, just a link, bro.
Send the hyperlink, man. Bro, put it in your stories.
But yeah, man,
the best way for podcasts to grow is word of mouth, and you know what I mean. Word spreads in the streets, and the streets are Twitter. So share on Twitter. The streets are Twitter now. You know.
The streets are Twitter.
You know how many people I see and I ain't seen. You get me, like. I see everyone now. You get me. I see everyone
all the time,
but never at the same time. It's mad.
But yeah, man.
Apologies as well. I've got a headache, and I don't know if it's shown. I just feel really
drowsy.
I feel drowsy. Yeah.
You look it.
Yeah, don't look drowsy though.
You look like you're gonna go fall asleep.
Yeah. So apologies if that's come across. And episode 11 will be live.
Big respect to everyone.
Might be a day late.
Might be a day late.
Well,
look out for it. Yeah,
it's gonna be a day late.
It's gonna be a day late, and it's gonna be a special one.
It's gonna be on Christmas Eve.
Actually, you know, should we draw that? Should we talk about that just before?
We can't even talk about it now.
We can't talk about it, because we've got no time. But yeah, next time, we got beef, but that's another thing. Yeah. This is the Hardfood podcast.
Hardfood.
Juice English, Saxon King. You know where to find us. You're gonna be back next week, an extra day. Bless up, peace and love.
Hardfood on everything.
Everything.
Peace.
Peace out. Love.